It's an ordeal. But Maggie didn't. We had the wonderful Maggie who came out here with so much dynamic energy. She was leaping off the walls. And she was a bit of a fatalist. She said, "Que sera, sera." But then she did a very clever thing. She adjusted her game at the critical moment and didn't consign everything just to pot luck and fate. She went away with £7,500, which she was very, very happy with. And that little subtle change, I hope, was noted by everybody here. Because it's one thing to come along and think, yeah, I'll just go for the ride and just hope it's going to be all right. But if you do that without using judgment, then you can get yourself into terrible trouble. Ross, I hope you learnt something from Maggie's game. Or should we call her Margaret? That was the sensible part. Are you going to be sensible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not very convincing. Not convincing he's playing Deal or No Deal. So welcome. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
Ross Johns from Swansea, customer service advisor for what sort of business?
For an airline.
And what sort of things do people contact you about?
It's mostly calling to make bookings.
Calling to make bookings? I thought everybody just did that now.
No, you'd be surprised. We have quite a busy call centre where I work in Swansea.
Is this a well-known budget airline?
No.
No? Is it a holiday airline?
Yes, quite one of the best.
Well, of course, because you work for them.
Correct.
Let's have a look at the photograph you brought with you. So who are we looking at here?
On the left, you're looking at my niece, Evie, and to the right, I got my godson, Zion. Those two mean the world to me.
Lovely.
They really do.
And who have you got with you?
I got my mum and dad.
Hello.
Keith and Helen. Hello, Noel.
Hello. Oh, crumbs, mum's nervous.
Best parents ever.
I'll pay you later.
With a bit of luck, he'll pay you later. Awful. Are you happy to go on with the game?
I am indeed.
Ross, I need you please to confirm that you chose box 6 at random before your game began.
Certainly did.
Thank you. Sealed by the independent adjudicator who seals all the boxes for us and is the only person who knows where the money is, including the contents of 23, which, of course, could come to your aid. Hopefully, you won't have a game where you rely on 23, but I do hope you have a game where you've got that button. The button can change everything. You can only do it once, and as you've already seen, it's an important additional weapon in your game of judgment. Because the moment you hit that button, he has to give you an offer.
Yes.
Yes, Ross, good luck.
Come on, guys, come on! Come on. Right. Okay. I haven't got a system, and this is all random. This is just people jumping out at me, I don't know about.
People jumping out at you? That'd be a different way of doing it.
I'm going to start with Katie, number 7, please.
All right, Katie, for some reason you jumped out at him.
Lucky number 7. Good luck.
Yeah. Come on, guys.
Good.
Right. Mark number 2, please. That's all right.
I love that low moan.
Really sorry, come on, guys, come on. Box 16, Mike, please. Father Mike.
Good luck, Ross. We'll miss you.
Said that. You're going in the right direction.
Right, what direction?
Yeah, going in the right direction.
Come on, guys. Come on. Good, Mike. Thanks, mate. Come on. Right. Leon, number 13.
Good luck, Ross.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, crumbs. You do like big numbers, don't you, Leon?
All right.
Yeah, 35,000.
Thanks, mate.
That's a shame.
Right.
That's
One more.
not going to make the prediction any easier.
No.
Balance it up. Fine, 50p, 10p or 1p.
Let's go with Gem number 3, please.
OK, Jim.
Good luck, Ross. I hope it's a blue.
Read that. Well, that was a bit heavy, wasn't it?
Was it
Because
there?
even the blue was the highest blue.
Okay, still loads out there.
Well, you've got a lot of money still there, you've got a lot of blues still there, and you've got a lot to do to correctly predict
You're right.
the value of your box. Hello, banker. Yes, I'm very good, thank you. How are you today? Good, he's excellent.
Good.
Ross, yes, he's here. You can sometimes say the most astute things.
Oh, can I?
Yes, he errs on the side of caution. Oh, he thinks you're here for pocket money. He doesn't think you're an ambitious player, and the only way you'd get $250,000 would be if it actually fell into your lap. OK. Thank you. His offer is on the way. It will appear in the capsule over there. I think the headlines from that is he doesn't think you are tenacious and dynamic enough to actually grab any opportunity that comes your way. And I think he's wrong.
So do I.
I think just because you're slightly quiet doesn't necessarily mean that you're not sharp and not on the case. But anyway, what do you think? It's your prediction that will count here, and I want you to have a button game.
So do I. Any ideas?
Ross,
Anyone?
your board doesn't look that healthy, but you've got good numbers left on there.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't play too
3-ish
much.
came to my mind.
I'd say
Around
3. I'd say about 3 to 3.5.
3?
Ross,
Excuse me, sir.
Thinking about
Could you
three.
get it, please? Just-
3 and 3.5. I think it's going to be about 3,500.
please.
Yeah.
That's
Thank you.
3.5.
Daryl? 8. 8. 8.
Here.
Cool, thank you. Cool. Do you really think they're high?
Go in it.
Oh, Beryl, the expert.
8,500.
8,500. You think 8,500 in here?
Yeah, yeah.
Too high, Ross. Too high.
Anyone? 3 and 4. Anyone? 4,000. 4,000.
3.5.
You've got to remember what he said about you. He doesn't think
I think I'm in this for the long run.
that yeah, he thinks you'll be
I think
getting out early.
3,500.
Yeah.
A lot of discussion going on. Pilgrim's talking about it as well.
Slightly to get you out of the game.
None of this. It causes so much discussion. People just disagreeing.
Got Mum and Dad?
Yeah, ask Mum and Dad.
Looking at that board, you've got a lot of high numbers there as well and a lot of blues to take out. I think the bank obviously takes the board and the player into consideration.
Yep.
So I don't know what your gut feeling is, but
I was thinking about 3.5.
I think it could be a touch higher, but I don't think it's anywhere near as high as 8.5.
No. I think I'm going to go with £3,800.
£3,800. He thinks the offer that the banker has made is £3,800. Whatever is in here, you've got a margin of 10% above or below. Hopefully, it says £3,800 and you are spot on. Come back after the break and see whether we have a button game. This month's prize on deal is a bit special. Fancy getting behind the wheel of this stunning 3-door BMW 1 Series in a choice of colours? It's worth over £20,000. Not only that, we've got a brilliant gadget bundle which could come in very handy for Christmas, including a MacBook Air, LG Smart 3D TV with glasses and Smart 3D Blu-ray cinema system, Bose headphones and wireless portable speakers, as well as a Samsung Galaxy tablet and S5 smartphone. Not bad, eh? All you have to do is answer the following question correctly to be in with a chance of winning. In a story by Charles Dickens, what is the name of the mean-spirited miser who thinks Christmas is humbug? A. Eric Scrimp. B. Ebenezer Scrooge. C. Eugene Scrape. Call 090 39 59 4000. Text A, B or C as your answer to 64440. Or you can enter by post. Write your answer A, B or C, your name and daytime phone number on the back of a stamped postcard or the back of a sealed envelope and send to Deal 28, P.O. Box 67401, London N8 1EG. Calls cost £1.50 from the BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher and mobiles will cost considerably more. Text costs £1.50 plus your standard network rate. Entrance must be 18 or over. Phone and text entry closes on Monday, the 8th of December at 10 a.m, with postal entry closing 3 working days later. Please do not try to enter if you're watching on demand. Good luck. got this dilemma. What is the valuation in the capsule? I have to say, I love the presence of the button because it just gives you flexibility. It gives you the chance to time the moment when you're going to put the banker under pressure. It's just a brilliant addition. But you can't actually use the button if you can't get close enough to the valuation that the banker has already put in the capsule that arrived over there. And I will say, Ross, I think that is a very difficult configuration there to get absolutely right. 3,800. 4,500. 4,500. So even with the 10% up or down, I'm sorry, you're way out. 4,050 to 4,950. Not to be, but doesn't mean you're not going to do well. £4,500 for box 6. Deal or no deal?
It's obviously a better offer than I was expecting, but I'm going to have to turn it down, no deal.
Thank you, Ross. Come on, you're very nervous, so just deep breath. Right. Breathe your ambitions in a minute. Right, I have a massive run of blues.
Yes, that's what we need. Let's go with fill number 9. Yes.
We're going to go up there.
Lucy, 12, please.
Lucy, thank you.
Really hope it's a blow for your ass.
Yes!
We'll have an all blue round.
Elias, 20.
I really hope it's the blue.
Cheers, mate.
It's Elias' big moment. He's never done this. We got Lucy here. Hello, Lucy. Hello. Hello. Lucy's come from Oxford, haven't you?
Yeah.
Good to have you here. She'll be bringing box 23 at the climax of your game. It could double you, it could add £10,000, it could halve you, or it could be nothing in it. You might have the money back option. You never know. You might not need it at all. You might have so much money you think, I don't want to go there. Or you might have so much money where you think, I'm definitely going there. So, you're having a bit of a torrid time at the moment, but there's a lot of money still here, Ross. Hello. Oh, he wants to know if you've got a game plan.
I haven't, no.
No, not at the moment. Really? He says, judging by your wing stats, you do have a game plan. What do you mean? Right. Apparently your game plan, from the way in which you've been using the light over there, is stick head over parapet, then run away like a startled turkey. Bit harsh. Oh, I didn't like that. He said, I was thinking of going a little bit higher, but I think I can get him for this. I think he'll be off. 9,000. Doubled you to 9,000. But he's still got this thing in his head that you're not going to be hanging around for very long. So maybe somebody else could have got 10 or 11. Any lights? No lights.
Ross, there's easily another game in there. Even if you took out 3 of the big red ones, you've still got some good money up there.
There is a good... Yeah, there's still good money there.
He's trying to buy you cheap, Ross.
Yeah.
Just keep going.
I think she's scared.
Yeah, I'm ready for the question.
£9,000. Deal or no deal?
Thank you very, very much, but it's no deal.
Thank you, Ross.
Hi, guys.
This is worth mentioning. I just had a quick look in your file there. You want to go on a trip to America, but for a reason that is very unusual and says a huge amount about you. And I think it's important the banker knows this story.
Yeah. Last year I was contacted by the Welsh Bone Marrow Office.
The bone marrow office.
Bone Marrow Office, yeah, to say I was a potential match for a gentleman in America with leukemia. And was I prepared to go for some tests? So I absolutely did. There's no problem with it at all. And the test came back and said that I was a perfect match for this gentleman and would I donate bone marrow? So I did.
But this is not like giving blood. This is quite a serious procedure you go through.
Yeah, I had caused some injections for a week before I went into hospital to make my bones produce these special cells which overflow into my blood, and then it's collected from my blood, but it is sort of, I was wired up to a machine for a couple of days, 7 hours a day, to collect these special cells, which have what they collected from me had a seeding life of 72 hours. So after it being collected from me, it was flown to the States, and it was with the gentleman. I needed to save his life, so yeah.
Do you actually know the identity?
Not yet. We've got to wait 2 years before we can have each other's details if we're both happy to.
You would like some money from Deal or No Deal experience?
I'd love to pop some money aside and just forget about it. And if I get that call one day, I've got that money there to jump on a plane. I'd love that.
You still don't know who it is, but you went through all of that to save his life.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Just brilliant.
Okay. Gonna go with Sophie, number 15, please.
Sophie? Come on, lovely Sophie. 15.
You are an angel, you are.
1,000? Well, let's go with that.
Thank you. Right. And I think we'll go with Beryl, number 1, please.
Beryl! Yes, Beryl!
Yes!
I have to do this because in previous games, every time her name was mentioned, she started opening the box.
You're going to say you're going to have a break now, aren't you?
Beryl!
Yes.
Open the box before the break.
Oh! You naughty boy. That's a guess.
Thank you.
Oh, thank the boy. Thank you. And we will have a break now while I just glow in the huge compliment of being called a boy. It's a long time since I've been called a naughty boy. Beryl, I love you. See you after the break. We've already established that Ross is quite a young man. A bone marrow donor for someone in the States. It's a brilliant story. I'm less impressed, however, with another part of your character. Who's looking after Tango?
Good point. No, he'll be all right for one day, I think.
Will he?
He's all right, yeah.
Tell him who Tango is.
Tango's my pet snake. He's orange, hence the name.
So, what sort of snake is orange?
Corn snake?
Corn snake.
Yeah, he's about 6 foot.
Is he?
Yeah, he is.
Cool, that's a bit big.
He's cool, though.
I'm tempted to say, where does he live? But at 6 foot, I guess anywhere he wants. Where does he live?
We got a vivarium and
big tank, big glass tank.
Big glass tank, yeah.
Because he needs to be kept warm.
That's right, yeah. I've recently moved out. I'm in my own place, but he's still with Mum and Dad at the minute. We can't figure out how to get him down there, so maybe some money would come in handy to move Tango. Right, one more.
Yes.
Let's go with Susie. Susie, number 5, please.
Good luck, Ross.
Thanks so much.
To be very nice. Oh, you have got a secure block of serious money there. So you want new furniture for the flat to make it more homely?
That would be nice, yeah.
And you want your godson Zion to have a shopping trip?
Yeah, you saw a picture of Zion. He was born Christmas Day 2012.
Yeah.
Ellie, his mum's a single parent and stuff, and I love them both, so I'd love to treat them, do something.
Have a big retail explosion.
That'd be cool, yeah.
Hello. You just had a large tin delivered. It's arrived from Wales. I don't think you're meant to eat the contents. Oh, he likes a can of Tango. He said when you were over there in the wings, you said I could not go home with a blue. And it's very telling. The point he's making is that to win large amounts of money on Deal or No Deal, there has to be a bit of you that would be prepared to risk going home with a blue. He didn't think you fitted in that category, but he's now beginning to think there's a little bit more to you than meets the eye. In 24 games, do you know how many times you've had the $250,000?
None.
Never. He's got a sinking feeling it's due. Thank you. Are you sitting down? 18,000.
Wow.
Oh.
Wasn't expecting that. Was not expecting that. That is huge.
Ross, that is serious money. You've got to really think about this one. I know we've had a laugh and a giggle and, you know, we have really tried to play the game, but that is a lot of money.
Yeah. Ross,
a lot of money.
strong offer.
Yeah.
Strong offer. Most
If I had the
people...
button, I wouldn't have any doubts in my mind. I'd be going on. No problem at all. I haven't got the button.
Susie would go, yeah? Mark would go.
Do you know what's in my mind?
What?
I was very, very close to Serena. She dealt too soon.
Oh, did she deal too soon? She had a Wayne moment. She was so burdened by having seen Wayne, a real character, go away with nothing at all, that she went far too soon. Was it 8,200? It was so apparent that it was too soon, but it then just got worse and worse.
Worse and worse.
One thing you want to remember is you'll be disappointed if you knock out a few more reds and that offer gets lower and lower.
Ross, we've been here a long time together. Would you honestly have put your light on? I don't think you would have.
Board. Look at that board.
It's still a good board.
It feels like we're due a big one.
Yeah, we haven't had a big one for a long time.
But
I think I'm ready. No, I don't know. Honestly, don't know.
Funny, isn't it?
It is funny.
It's funny how you walk down here and then we open a few boxes, you get offered some money and somebody nips in and steals your brain.
They do. I'm ready for the question. I am ready.
It's a big question. £18,000. Deal or no deal?
Amazing, amazing, amazing offer. But no deal. No deal. What have I just done? Right,
So you didn't see it because you were looking that way, but the contrast in parental reactions was amazing. His mum bouncing up and down, going, and your dad just went, oh.
Right. Let's think. Let's focus and think. Let's go with box 11, Steph, please.
Steph, it's all about us not unsettling the top four. It would be amazing not to hit them, but people don't go out of here with life-changing money without having at least one amazing round. So let's go against the odds. Let's do it. Thank you, Steph.
You're a great guy, Ross. I hope it's blue.
Cheers, mate.
Best of luck, mate.
we know significant money is still going to be in this game at 8 bucks.
Okay, I know my next box. 19, Emily. Mummy of the group.
Emily, can we hold on to that 4? Please do not have one of our 4 most precious boxes. Go on, Em. Yes! Significant money is going to be here at 8 bucks. And are all 5 going to be here? You are so close to a sensational 8 box, one of the best of 2014.
Lee, number 4.
Going with Lee?
Oh, mate.
Lee, what a big question. A giant question. All 4 still undiscovered at 8 box? That's not actually the question. The question is, how quick can you come back? Don't forget, there's still time to enter our amazing competition to win a gadget bundle and a 3-door BMW 1 Series worth over £20,000. Just answer the following question correctly to be in with a chance of winning. In a story by Charles Dickens, what is the name of the mean-spirited miser who thinks Christmas is humbug? A. Eric Scrimp. B. Ebenezer Scrooge. C. Eugene Scrape. Call 090 39 59 4000. Text A, B or C as your answer to 64440. Or you can enter by post. Write your answer A, B or C, your name and daytime phone number on the back of a stamped postcard or the back of a sealed envelope and send to Deal 28, P.O. Box 67401, London N8 1EG. Calls cost £1.50 from a BT landline. Calls from other networks may be higher and mobiles will cost considerably more. Text costs £1.50 plus your standard network rate. Entrance must be 18 or over. Phone and text entry closes on Monday, the 8th of December at 10 a.m. with postal entry closing 3 working days later. Please do not try to enter if you're watching on demand. Good luck. Box 6, owner Ross. How old are you?
I'm 25.
25. Quite a big challenge coming up here for a 25-year-old. You want to go to Lee?
I do, yeah.
All right, and the question before the break was, can we hold on to the top 4 and produce the most amazing 8 box? To have all 5 of them there would be, I think, one of the strongest 8 boxes in years. Go on, Lee.
Deserve big money, mate. Really do.
Oh! Mum's bouncing up and down. Dad's tearing his hair out.
Thanks, Noel.
Gee whiz, man.
Oh, come on, savour that. Just sort of drink it in. Think of it as a fine wine or a beautiful beverage. What a view. £18,000 you were offered last time. What's it going to be this time? Oh, young Welsh people giving me trouble again, he says. Yeah, sensational 8 box. Growing in confidence, he's growing in stature and style and panache and drive and courage and confidence. Ross, he says, you see that little pile of reds there?
Yeah.
Just refresh his memory as to which one is missing.
35.
No, it's not. Because you can have it if you want. £35,000.
I don't know, I couldn't...
Well, you get a bit of furniture for the flat, couldn't you?
Yeah, something.
You can put a bit of money to one side so that if you get the opportunity to see the man in the States whose life you've saved, That's there, safe. The majority would now deal.
Ross, that is amazing.
That's amazing money.
Absolutely amazing.
Ross, it's a very, very good offer. But
That board.
that board,
You go on, Rich.
I think
Honestly, go on, yeah.
your reds really outweigh the blue, obviously. I think you could do it.
Ross, just be prepared that if you're going to go for it, that even if you might get a lower offer next, because you will have to take out big money to win big money.
Yeah.
Just remember that.
Good day.
Banker has said that he's got a sinking feeling that
Yeah.
250's in your box.
There's always, I've been here for so long, and there's always that sort of pivotal round where it's going great and then it crashes. I can't have that. I can't have that round, but look at that. I can't destroy it. At 50,
Ross, I am 54 years old. You're 25. I have never seen £35,000 in my life. Do you want in 25 years' time to still be stood there, never having seen £35,000? There's a chance you could have £250,000, double that, £500,000. But right now, somebody stood in front of you offering you £35,000.
You've been paid by the bank.
Oh, I know. I just want the lad to go home with some money in his pocket. Right?
thanks, Mark. I appreciate that. I really do. Okay, I'm ready.
You're ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, gosh, the ripple that goes around this place when we get a game like this. And somebody who started off very nervous, you were shaking like mad at the beginning of your game, and you have found now some tranquility and composure. £35,000. Deal or no deal?
Deal.
Thank you, guys. It does take considerable self-belief and courage, actually, to walk away from that amount of money. I appreciate £35,000 for you, anybody, is a huge amount of money. Now, having described this as one of the most spectacular 8 boxes that we've seen in years, you've now got to match it with one of the most spectacular crashes that we've had. Because it does feel, even if you have a setback round, as if it's inevitable that big money was going your way. Bigger than 35,000. Right, where do you want to go?
Right, okay. Playing on with honesty, I would next go to my neighbour, Kelly.
Kelly, it is a deal fact that of all the mega winners, they've all had one round that went completely wrong for them, or nearly wrong, but they bounced back. If we were in live play, would this have been the round where it went wrong? Because that's what we need now. Thank you, Kelly.
Great meeting you and your family. Fabulous. Hope it's at 250.
Oh, no. No wonder people screamed there. Oh, now.
no, it's fine.
Now, please don't produce that as a 5 box, because I'm really struggling to remember when anybody had a 5 box that looked like that. Massive destruction now. The top 2 have got to go.
Next, it would be my fellow Welshie, Evelyn. Please.
Evelyn, not easy to read him at the moment, but I suspect he's churning inside. Evelyn, please have one of the mammoths.
I hope it is for you, Ross.
Oh, no! Oh, my word! Oh, Ross!
Okay.
Ross, I can't... Ross, we don't often say this in deal. Even if this is the $250,000, you're still in shocking trouble, because there's just so much money in the game. Where would you have gone?
Newbie Lisa.
Lisa, this young man already has proved he does extraordinary things. He donated bone marrow to a total stranger in the United States, and he still doesn't know that person's identity, but he wants to go and meet them. He's got money to be able to do that. But should you have used that kind of self-belief, determination, compassion, generosity, call it what you will, and converted it into one of the finest games we've ever had? He got out too soon, I think. Lisa, what have you got? Do you know, even that doesn't solve the problem. That is how extraordinary your game is. 75,000 does not help you.
Don't worry.
This is phenomenal stuff. Yeah. Well, there's a thought. Thank you. He just put a different interpretation on your very wonderful generosity in giving your own bone marrow to save the life of somebody the other side of the Atlantic. He said maybe today this was karma. This was the cosmos saying, thank you. You are rewarded. And then he said, banker 1, karma 0. Brace yourself, 55,000. 55,000 pounds at the age of 25, embarking on a new life with your own home. What on earth could you have done with 55,000? And Ross, it's a plain fact. It could get a lot worse. Come on, work to do. You now have to take the top 3.
I've never said this, but I'd be keeping box 21.
Why?
Lucky number is, I'm 21st of March, sounds stupid, but you add 2 and 1 together, gives you March, the 3rd month.
Yeah.
So I'd have definitely kept them here till the end.
Okay. And of course, resonating round here is the thought that the banker had, because you've never had the $250,000, that it's on the table. Wow.
Next, I'd be opening Holly.
Holly, it's you, and we have to have the destruction of the top 3. What have you got, Hol?
I'm going to miss you so much. I hope this is a 250.
Good.
That's good. That's good.
Now you've got to find the $250,000 and you're in safe territory. You are in safer territory, I should say, if you find the $250,000.
Good guy, Richie. Real good guy.
Richie,
Number 10, please.
It's down to you. Prove that at the beginning of this amazing game, you chose the $250,000.
Let's get a red for you. You're a good man, mate.
No, not good enough. No, and don't find 10p. If you find 10p now, that is one of the most sensational ends of the year, but we're not in live play. So we know it's Tom and 22.
We $250,000.
Tom, we need your smile and that box to live up to its name.
What a legend.
That was a little too close for comfort.
That was.
And did you have 50,000 all along? Or have you had one of the biggest uplifts in value for a long time? What would the offer have been in between? And what will you do with box 23? Questions. Childishly, he says, I would have tried to forecast doom by offering him 13,000. It would have been 13,000 at this point, and he would have guaranteed you the swap. What would you have done?
In all honesty, I would have swapped.
You would?
I would.
You would have swapped? We will swap. We always play it through so we can see how the game would have panned out in the end. And 23 is still waiting for you over there. So this is how the game would have worked its way out. You have £35,000. We know you could have had, from the offer, 55. Would your game have delivered 50,000? What a game! What a game, Ross! I almost can't believe this. Amir, away you go. And here she comes. Lucy, our pilgrim of the day, brings 23. Sit down, Ross, it's not over. You could have had £55,000 earlier in this game. You could have had £50,000 because you swapped the box.
There you go. Good luck.
And now the decision is with you. Thank you, Lucy. And it's a big decision. It actually would be the biggest decision we've had since box 23 came into our lives. Can we have the lights out, please? So you have 35,000. You could be halved to what is a truly attractive 17,500. Nearly an hour ago, you'd have settled for 17,500, wouldn't you? But then we start to get into the chunky money, plus 10 and doubled. Big decision. Lights on if you would buy the box with £35,000. Any buyers? Jem and Lee, 2, would buy the box. Dad?
It's your decision, son. 35,000's a lot of money.
If you were playing the game, what would you do?
I wouldn't do.
Mum?
I think I would.
You'd go for the box? Oh,
Sorry.
Oh, no, I love it. Oh, I love this. The journey home. So interesting.
We're going to have so much fun.
Wow.
I know. It doesn't
Yes,
matter
I
what's
know.
in
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter if it's good or not.
Mate, that's
You're
just
happy
me.
with what you
so-
got, go with it.
Mum says, yes, she'd buy it. Dad says, no, he wouldn't. But it's son who has the decision. Ross, with your £35,000, would you like to purchase box 23? Deal or no deal?
No deal.
How will you be making the journey back to Wales?
Driving.
And will the three of you be in the car on the journey? Will they be going separately all the way over the bridge and up the M4? It's going to be... Ross, it's been a sensational game. I don't think anybody blames you that you haven't bought the box. Because at your age to have 35,000 is really quite something. But we never like people to go away with a regret. So I hope this is going to give us an absolute cream finish. So that works out well for you two as well. Ah, saved the marriage. 35,000. He has 35,000. And he's something else. He's guaranteed you'll be back.
Nine o'clock tonight on 4 Life, on the front line of the NHS, the medical miracles of 24 hours in A&E. Dinner next.